wallstreetwindow.com. Gold, silver, the stock market. wallstreetwindow.com.
Perhaps you're invested deeply.
Perhaps you're not in deep enough. Maybe you're thinking about getting started. wallstreetwindow.com. Michael Swanson, the brilliant author of The War State, understood these trends professionally for many years, and now he gives you the benefit of his knowledge. wallstreetwindow.com. Go there now. Go there now. Go there now.
For as little as $50 a month, you can buy an ad for your business, podcast, book, or any message you want heard on one or more of the Ocelli.com shows. To find out more, contact ads@ocelli.com. That's ADS@ocelli.com. Be heard with us. Revelation through conversation. Ocelli.com.
Uncle, I'll bet you remember the time when Benjamin Fulford said that the Asian Secret Society was going to dispatch ninjas to take out the Illuminati to change the entire world for the better.
That is never gonna happen. That never did.
It never did it?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, because there's a lot of false promises.
It's fools. I can't say one.
We better not say and be polite, but there are no false promises at the Ocelli.com radio network.
That's exactly it. Not. It's truth, the point, right to the point. And this is what I like. Straight to the point. Ocelli.com.
Listen now.
Listen now.
The views expressed by callers, co-hosts, or anyone else who happens to get on the air at Ocelli.com do not necessarily reflect the views of Ocelli.com or Chuck Ocelli, and we are not responsible for any stupidity which might ensue. Thank you.
Revelation through conversation.
In Denial, Secret Wars with Airstrikes and Tanks by Larry Hancock. Secret wars became a staple of U.S. covert operations and are still happening today. Larry Hancock's book, In Denial, rips the cover off many of them. Using new files, it exposes things about the Bay of Pigs that no one has ever written about before. It shows why it really failed and why the United States did not learn from it. It also shows why other countries today are doing secret operations with more success. This is the book that puts what some want to deny into the light. In Denial, Secret Wars with Airstrikes and Tanks. Larry Hancock. For more information, go to larry-hancock.com. Pick up your copy of In Denial at amazon.com in digital or physical form.
Go ahead, caller.
Yeah, I'm interested in the truth about the JFK assassination.
Right, well, what do you want to know?
Judy Baker's wild claim, Oswald girlfriend, she knew Ruby and Barry, cancer weapons. Really?
I imagine I could claim I have 4 wheels. It doesn't make me a wagon, but okay.
Oswald was on the kill team and trying to prevent the murder of John Kennedy. Come on now, has a real expert on the JFK assassination looked into her claims?
Go to Amazon.com, enter Judith Baker in her own words. You'll get results for a digital copy of a book where Walt Brown utilizes her own words and the known evidence in the case to get at, well, a different perspective, let's say. You can get Judith Barry Baker in her own words from the author himself, signed if you request it, by contacting Dr. Brown at KIASJFK@AOL.com. It's a fun book, and it actually dissects the many, many fantastic claims. Judith Barry Baker in her own words.
Thank you for all the great information.
Ocelli.com.
The Ocelli.com radio network.
Oh boy.
Well, more and more people put it down, but we got that reefer madness and it's getting around. Well, what are these lies coming out my TV? 'Cause no one ever died from smoking weed, yeah. You're kidding me. You're kidding me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're kidding me. Well, when they found out that it wouldn't hurt ya, they had to find another way to trick ya. And the best thing they could come up with is it's a gateway drug and leads to other substances. You're kidding me. You're kidding me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're kidding me. Well, more and more people put it down, but we got that reefer madness and it's getting around. Well, what are these lies coming out my TV? 'Cause no one ever died from smoking weed, yeah. You're kidding me. You're kidding me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're kidding me. Relatively small groups consider the moral majority. Make laws and give crude men the authority to put behind black people like you and me. You're kidding me. You're kidding me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're kidding me. Well, more and more people put it down, but we got that reefer madness and it's getting around. Well, what are these lies coming out my TV? 'Cause no one ever died from smoking weed, yeah. You're kidding me. You're kidding me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're kidding me. You're kidding me. Yeah.
Revelation through conversation.
Ochelli.com.
Warning, 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 warning. This is a Menacing broadcast. Warning, 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 warning.
All right, we're going to go live with that.
This is a Menacing broadcast. Code red, here we are. Pick up your iPads, your cell phones, and have me and listen to Uncle the podcast. Watch out. If you're sitting down for this, or if you're standing up, you better get ready for this, because it's going to hit the eardrums. Uncle the Broadcast.
You are listening to Uncle the Broadcast. My name is Aaron. I'm the nephew-in-law. Here with me is the star of the show, Uncle.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are, back Sunday night. This is a 299 episode.
Is it really?
Getting up there, boys. Getting up there.
How did I miss that?
I don't know.
299. That's a big one, Uncle. Really?
Well, 199. Excuse me. 199.
Is that,
I had to get him to start this linking. So you better get with it.
Yeah, no, that's
yeah.
it.
When I am ready, you better start realizing what the episodes are.
Oh, that's a big ask, Uncle.
Yeah, well, I'm giving you a test down here tonight.
Yeah. The mere episode
I
number.
meant 199. It is.
Oh,
It's not 2. Oh, was it 2?
Well,
no, I didn't pass 2.
Well, we're definitely doing an episode. That's
Yeah,
for
we're
sure.
doing an episode, but I'm trying to get the numbers organized.
Here, I'll get the number right now. The episode number is 299. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Uncle. 299.
It was
right.
299.
It was.
I was right to start
Yeah, I was
with.
checking. Uncle was right in the first place. 299.
He was. Yeah,
So I'm going to be up to my 300.
That's crazy. I could barely even believe we made it to that.
I'm getting up to my 300 mark.
That's good.
Before this coming New Year's Revolution.
Oh, yeah.
It's my aim, and I've already got it.
Oh, yeah. We're going to be beyond
it's going to be behind the 8 ball.
That's right.
But I'm going to be ahead of the 8 ball, if you know what I mean. This is a comedy show.
It is.
And that's why I'm starting it.
Yeah, so we're all enjoying ourselves. And it's a live show. You can call in, as always. The call number is 319-527-5016, or you can come on the show through Skype. Charles.Ocelli. Send him a message. He'll bring you on. Or 319-527-5016.
And check Ed tonight. If he's around, I want to pull his ear out.
If he's here?
The shrimp man.
Oh, you're hoping Gerald will call.
General
We're
cool.
still in search of Mr. Sanders.
Yes. Because after this contest we went through looking for the place, and it wasn't even there. What kind of crazy stuff is going on?
Yeah, and I did promise to make the video of our trip out there. I did. I made good on that promise. On Memorial Day, I actually put the video together and posted it. So if you haven't watched the video of us, what's it called? I think The Legend of Gerald Sanders Desert Shrimp Buffet.
Yeah, that's it.
So that's up on Uncle's YouTube now. Check that out if you haven't already. Yeah. It should be on Uncle's Twitter as well. So that was fun. Yeah, it was good to make a video again because I haven't edited a video in a long time. Felt good to do that.
I figured that you need some practice anyway, sidekick, to do all this kind of stuff. So I figured, well, let's put a story together, and he wound up doing that.
Yeah. And there it is. It looks like Chuck just dropped it into the Ocelli.com chat room, so that's good. Mm-hmm. We are live with the live stream, too. If you're watching the video live stream, you can do that. We're live on YouTube, Twitch, Uncle's Twitter now, a couple other weird things, I think. You can always go back and watch the video or watch live. In addition to Ocelli.com. We're just all over the place, Uncle.
I know.
It's exciting.
Hey, some other good news. The Heat will not go down hard.
Oh, did they just win the game?
They just won the game, but I was warned that if Denver does win, they will not win it in 4. And at least the Heat won the game. That's what I was sort of hoping for to have it to continue on.
Yeah, NBA.
I know.
NBA
Just that one.
It's the NBA Finals.
Just that one.
Okay.
So we're 2 games in now, Uncle, right?
2 games in, and it's a split.
And it's tied, yeah.
Going to the 3rd game and Miami.
Yeah, because both games have been in Denver, right? Mm-hmm. So Miami was able to win.
Win the next, I think it goes the next 2 or 3 in there, and then they go
in Miami. Sure,
in Miami.
At least 2. Yeah,
at least 2.
Maybe 3. I don't know.
I'm not sure about 3, but I at least 2 that I know of. Mm-hmm. 3 and 4.
Very exciting
number. I'm just giving the sports people something to talk about.
There you go.
Think about in the crack room.
There you go, crack
in
room.
the crack room. You can study that for a while.
Study the finals games thus far. Yeah. It's a lot to take in, a lot to think about. 2 interesting teams. You're rooting for Miami, right, Uncle?
I like to see Miami, but I can see where your wife likes Denver because they haven't won a game. I can understand that. Reason.
Never even been in the NBA Finals. This is the first time, so they're new to it.
They're new to
Something different. So people usually like that. Yeah. So you got that going on if you want the newcomer. Go with Denver. So, that's cool. That was on tonight, game 2. Yeah. I only saw like a minute of it.
I know you didn't see it because
that's fine.
It's
been a busy day. Busy day, Uncle. But yeah, we've got a lot of stuff going on. The Uncle Twitter. Oh, actually, you know what? We didn't mention this at all last week, Uncle. But there have been some things going on Twitter. I don't even know if I understand all of them.
What is it? Let's put it out there now.
Well, I know that Chris Graves has been doing a lot with like getting a hold of the wrestlers on there, and they have responded on Twitter.
Oh yeah, that's a mention about that guy. Said he may come on, but somebody here has to get in touch with. That is, he told his sidekick about one of the wrestlers got in touch with him, and he told me to talk to you. That was the last week, but we couldn't do it for some reason. I don't know why.
I know that,
and this is the question to ask you.
I know that. What is it? The
Slaughter.
Yes, Sergeant
John
Slaughter.
Slaughter.
Exactly.
That was
That's
it.
exactly
That was the man's name, right?
Yeah, he's been interacting. So I'm trying to think. I don't even remember what all of them are. Again, I have a lot of difficulties with Twitter understanding what's happening.
They're asking you, do they want to be on the podcast? And I say, come to see my podcast, the comedy show.
Yes.
That's all I had to ask him, if he would come. That's all I wanted to know.
Yeah.
Sidekick.
I don't remember seeing anything explicitly about Sergeant Slaughter coming on the show, but he has
mentioned it to
yes.
his buddy to tell you.
To tell me.
Yes.
Wait, who told me what now?
The contact guy.
The contact guy.
That's the what's his name?
Chris Graves we're talking about? He's the contact guy.
Yeah.
Chris Graves.
Chris Graves told you.
Told me.
Or told him, and then he told you to get in touch with the guy. Because we didn't have it that week. But
I think I might have emailed somebody.
Yeah, but he said...
emailed a couple people and heard... I've barely heard back.
Well, I'm just saying that one. It's just need one. Yeah. To get on, and then they'll start all coming.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's my point.
They'll flood in.
But what I'm saying is, that one said something to him, and then he said something to you to get in touch. I think with him, something like that. Culminations.
They got in touch with me, and then I get in touch with him, and then it happens, right?
Then he say. Well, yeah, you can tell them about the time and whenever.
That's cool.
That was back on the one that we didn't do, but we didn't get to do what was it, the last week?
Let's see here. I don't
know what
I see Creative Accents has a question at the Ochelli.com chat room, so let's field this.
What does he want? Check Chelly.
He said
that guy can't even talk on the telephone.
This is a Creative Accents is asking.
Accidents.
Aaron, what do you think about buying those beer glasses for Pierce? And we each pick dinosaur glasses. So Pierce, I think, has a...
He got his own mind.
Well, yeah, no. Pierce and Amy got married, and they got a wedding.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, yeah. They already.
That's what I'm saying. They had their own mind together.
The registry is still
to
up.
Get the head together. Their heads are together. When somebody's married, their heads are together. Do you understand how this operates, Sidekick?
It's sacred. Yeah, it's a sacred.
This is what they're doing.
Yes. So their heads are now together.
Creative Accident said if you guys throw in $20 and I throw in $20 and he throws in $20, we can get him these. He's got glasses with, I don't know, dinosaurs on them or something on his wedding registry. It's really, I mean, you know our friend Pierce. I mean, he knows I say this with love. That he's kind of a big kid. So he wants his dinosaur glasses for him and his new bride, right? So
to be on a podcast.
No. This is a wedding gift. This would be a wedding gift to Pierce.
Oh, to them.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
It's through their wedding registry, website that they set up.
They did that.
They did that. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Well, I haven't heard much from him lately, anyway.
No, not a lot.
Since the Top Gun.
Yeah. That's the last time he was on the show.
The second one. The one that we just saw.
Top Gun 2.
Top Gun 2, yeah.
Go back and listen to that show if you haven't checked it out. Yeah. So the dinosaur glasses through the gift registry. I mean, it's an interesting idea. Yeah, it could be good. I didn't know. I think I saw the registry once. I went to the link, but I didn't see the dinosaur glasses. So I got to dig around more. I think. Got to look around more to find those.
Well, Creative Accidents is great at finding almost hidden things all the time. So, excellent at that.
I figured that's what was going on. Yeah. So we got to do further research on that front, and then we'll have to. Should get Pierce something. He deserves it. It'd be good.
Yeah, I don't mind doing that.
Yeah, could be good. All right, so
we'll get our money together.
Good friend Pierce Redmond. Maybe he'll call in tonight. You could call in if you want. 319-527-5016.
I just
be on the show.
I just haven't heard from him much. That's why I asked.
No. He's got a lot going on. Uncle.
That's what I figured.
Yeah, it was a couple of years. I hadn't even had him on my show or anything, and then I got him on my show twice last month. And but now I haven't heard from him again. So I don't know. He's a busy guy.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. It's a lot going on in that world, Uncle. It's hard to keep up with everything, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I'm just glad we make it to the microphone every Sunday night, honestly. Glad that we can pull that off. It's cool. It's a good thing, isn't it?
Yeah. How are we with equipment on this equipment operation here?
You talking about like lights and cameras and microphones and actions?
Say we get a guest and have an extra.
I'm
just saying for equipment. For equipment.
If we were to have an in-studio guest, do we have enough microphones?
Right.
The short answer is no, not really. The long answer is like we did with my son a week ago.
Well, I did it because I split it with him.
Yeah, you shared
I shared it with him because he had to be on it because a witness. He knew all that.
Well, you weird equipment question. Look, when I go to Dallas in November, people ask me if there was any possibility that you guys might come down and cross up with us on that weekend for the Lancer convention, right? Mm-hmm. And I said, I have no idea. I don't know, Aaron's. I mean, I'm sure you're interested in the Kennedy assassination, but not that interested maybe to go to the conference. But, people were talking to me about that and then saying, asking if I was going to do a live broadcast recently from there. And that is the plan. So I'm going to have the setup with like 3 or 4 microphones. And Nature Boy was talking to me about how he could bring his equipment and my equipment. We might have a whole bunch of equipment there in Dallas. So if you guys take it down there, we might have a whole mobile broadcasting rig set up there in the hotel, like at the business center.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I mean, I would love to do that. I don't think it's going to happen. A younger, unmarried version of me would find a way to do it, but these days it's just. I don't think it's in the cards, unfortunately. But I would love to. I would love to go to that.
What you have to do though is like you have to take a couple of days off, and then go down to Dallas and do that. For you.
Yes.
For me, I can pop down there, but
there you go. But yeah,
because I'm retired.
You are. Yes.
Yeah, I don't know. Would Uncle, I don't know if Uncle would want to make a trip to Dallas though on his own. I mean, would he go?
I had to do it too.
Yeah, that might be a lot. That might be a production too, Uncle.
I can do it with my wheelchair operation deal. Move out of the way deal. But the thing is, the cost to find out the cost of it first. And,
there's costs involved. Yeah.
Cost to fly there and fly back.
I will say that I recently we got tickets for me to go back to Pennsylvania to see my family, and the tickets are a lot cheaper than they have been in a long time. So that's exciting. I don't know why, but for some reason they're cheaper now. So that's a good thing for one. But I don't know.
I'm taking a road trip there, right? And I'm trying to figure out a couple of guys to chip in on like a hotel.
Road trip.
So this way, like if somebody comes there and they don't got the money for the hotel, they could maybe, they don't got the money for their own hotel room. Maybe they could just crash with us, or we could get some guys to coordinate on splitting a room, this kind of thing. Because it's expensive, hotels and stuff.
Well, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I know that.
I don't know. It's just one of those things that's up in the air. So, I mean, it's out there. Of course, you'd be more than welcome, both of you, to hang with us because there's going to be a little group of us down there, apparently. So
That's
it's going to
cool.
be an interesting weekend.
That's really cool. Yeah, that's awesome.
I'm going to be busy because I'm going to be emceeing the Lancer conference. So that's the plan right now. So I'll be master of ceremonies there all weekend, introducing people and, telling stories and whatnot in between people coming up to speak and things like that. So, but I'll be very busy, but a whole group of guys are planning on hanging out and getting together. There's going to be a little merchandise table, all kinds of things happening that weekend. So,
okay. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, that sounds great, Chuck. I wish I could say, I want to say like, yeah, I'll be there, but
hey, and whether you're there or not, by the way, I'm going to have some of your books with me, and offer. They're going to be up on the table there for people to look at and purchase or pick up or whatever. Might give some books away and things. Authors that are connected to the network, especially you and Mike Swanson. I definitely have books from both of you guys, so I'm going to have books there. Who knows? You might get some brand new readers who are like, "What is this? Wait a minute, I'm here for the campaign stuff." Revolve, man's scientific rise to godhood. What the hell's this got to do with Kennedy? Nothing. This is my one of my hosts. I'm very, very proud of to work on the network. And oh, by the way, here's some uncle stuff. Give out the cards, give out some stickers, right?
Yeah.
Network it all together. That's what I'm going to be doing.
You got enough stickers, or you need more?
I probably need some more by November.
Okay, just give me a notice when, and then he'll send them to you.
Yeah, whenever you want to send them, because I'm also putting them in the swag packages too. People might get uncle stickers. They might get age of I don't have any age of transition stickers left, but some cards.
That you have to build up. Send some to them.
Yeah.
I mean,
we have more uncle stickers. I think I'm out of age of transitions. I need to get more of them printed sometime.
Oh, you do?
But the uncle ones we have a few of still. Yeah.
I know, we do.
Yeah.
Don't go to Sticker Mule. They suck. Anyway.
No, I still use Sticker Guy after all these years. I like that site.
All right, now. Okay, let's get them calls ringing now.
Calls ringing. Call in.
Call in now.
You know the number.
I'm tired of talking to myself.
Yeah, 319-527-5016.
All right. And also on Skype,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Come on, Jimmy.
On Skype.
Come on, Jimmy. Call in. I know. You know who I haven't heard much of?
Who's that?
Ed.
Yeah.
I haven't talked much about him. I got something about his squirrels, too. Something to talk about.
There you go, Ed.
But if he ever calls in.
Okay, yeah. I feel like he's almost always working while we're recording. No matter what day it is, he seems to always be doing that. So he's definitely a very busy guy.
Another busy guy, yeah.
Huge.
Very much. But yeah, so the call-in number the same as always. It's live show, always good taking calls. But yeah, we got a lot going on, Uncle. We've the video, I truly enjoyed making that video. I do hope that we can make more similar videos and put more video material out. Maybe on Instagram as well, Instagram, YouTube, all that stuff. And that's really, I feel like that's a key to growing the audience. If there is a way to do it, I think part of it would have to be by making more videos. So,
I think the videos and the stories that you throw out there, like the shrimp show story, it will pull more people to watch it.
It could, yeah.
And that, I'm surprised with the fish thing. I'm surprised it isn't many on there now just looking at it because of what's going on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Made a fool of me.
Well, after those things float around a little bit, though, that's when it'll come out some more. More people will go and look at the videos and stuff,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sometimes they need to marinate a bit. That's a good point, Chuck, because sometimes you put something out, not a lot happens, but then like down the road, all of a sudden somebody gets a hold of it, and it gets like a ton of views all of a sudden.
Right.
Or video is weird, especially now.
I know that will get some views once somebody watches it. Mm-hmm. It's going to be news.
Well, you know what happened?
News.
You know what's happening to us, Uncle?
News.
You know what's happening to us?
No.
We're being shadow banned.
What is that?
It's what's happening to us. Clearly, I see no other way around it. We're being shadow banned. They don't want the truth that Uncle tells getting out. That's what's happening.
Wait a minute. That's your side of the story. I'm a comedy guy that it gets out anyway, either way and anyway. But your stories are completely different than my stories.
True.
So, and
weird thing can happen. You see, here's the funny part, Uncle. No. It's not true that, you're thinking, oh, I'm comedy, so they're not going to bother me because I'm not controversial.
Right.
They can find weird reasons to ban you. And you don't even know about it. They'll just decide, okay, let's just say, all right, everybody, we all call him Uncle. Everybody calls him Uncle. All right. But, on the one thing, your Uncle John. All right. Mm-hmm. Now, if there's somebody else that has the phrase Uncle John in their videos somewhere, right? And they're known as Uncle John too. I mean, you could imagine there's more than one guy who's an uncle named John, right?
Oh. Okay. Well, you mean the person that's making it'd be a copy of me.
No, not a copy of you. Not a copy
of somebody talking back.
No. Just a guy who happens to be called Uncle John because he's the uncle of, let's just say it's some guy who's a killer, right? And they don't want to promote the killer, so they turn around and they put his videos down and all that. And he's got an Uncle John in his video, right?
Yeah.
They could turn around and put out an order, okay, suppress anything that's Uncle John. If you're Uncle John on that platform too, then you might get shot down. They put you down and make sure people can't find you because they don't want to find, the guy who's the uncle of a guy who's a killer or something. Right?
I didn't know that's how it goes.
That's an example.
Broadcasting.
That's an example. They can do.
It could do that. Yes, something like that can happen. We're not saying that is happening, but stuff like that can, Uncle. That's how weird this weird online world that we're in is. It's the kind of weird stuff that can end up happening.
Like a whole other guy who's double A Aaron, right? Who has a radio show. Nothing to do with Sidekick there, right? He might affect Sidekick though, because Aaron, who has a radio show, all right, is being pushed down on the platform, or maybe he said some bad stuff, or he did something bad in public. Like one of these radio guys got fired. Okay, I know a guy actually. I'm not going to mention his name, but he had a name similar to a guy who got fired from a radio station for saying nasty things on air, right?
Oh.
So as soon as they took him off of YouTube, they took him off a platform, this and that, okay? And this guy who has a name almost like his, it's different in a weird way, but it's a similar name, right? All his videos all got pushed down. All of a sudden, he went from, 200, 300, 400 people watching his videos every time he puts one out to 10. 10 people finding his videos all of a sudden. And the only thing he could figure out is he had a name that was just like this bad guy who was a radio. So Sidekick there, if there's a guy named Aaron who, I don't know, goes on air and says something terrible about, I don't know, people ought to just, hurt themselves or something real nasty. I don't even want to say it, right? Your show. I don't want to mess up your show. But they could say nasty and now we want this guy banned. He's a bad person.
I can see what you're saying.
If he gets to Aaron just because the name is Aaron, that's it. Aaron will get pushed down for 6 months. Easy.
6 months, but were they able to come back after the 6 months?
Sometimes yes, sometimes no.
Oh, well, that's the one. Okay.
I mean, Aaron, you know what I'm trying to get at here. I'm trying to give.
It's all very nebulous. You never know what's going on behind the curtain, so to speak. We're not the ones that own these platforms. We don't know what the heck they're doing. But if they want to, they can just suppress anything they feel like, Uncle. If they want to.
Like, I'll give you a weird example, right? Uncle, you've had a, okay, you know how you get Epsom salt and you get into a bath, right? Old school remedy. You're sore, you're hurting, you soak in Epsom salt, you feel better, right?
Right.
Okay, so you talk about bath salts on your show and you say, hey, you know what? I had achy muscles, my shoulders were hurting, I get in the bath and I use these salts. And now what you just talked about is perfectly normal, reasonable. It's legal things. You could go down to the dollar store and get yourself Epsom salt and pour it in your bathtub and it'll make you feel better, right?
Right.
Okay. There were other people that were smoking bath salts, okay, and doing crazy stuff. Now, because you talked about bath salts, they might tie you together with the guy who went out. This other guy, he started chewing on a guy's face right out in public in Florida because he smoked bath salts, right?
Yeah, I see where you're going with it.
So they take those two things together, and they put you down like you're promoting the use of bath salts. See? So it could go something like that, and then boom, you hit. And then on top of it, if you do controversial stuff, Aaron could get hit for that kind of stuff. Oh, he's talking about transhumanism. Maybe he's attacking transgender people, blah, blah, blah. He needs to be, they do all kinds of things like that too. But sometimes it doesn't even, it's like, oh man, I would have never even thought that was a problem. It's no big deal, So Aaron, you see what I'm getting at, right? I'm trying to get this with Uncle so he gets.
I understand what you're saying now.
Yeah, we see that. This is the world we're in, Uncle. We're
online. I know it's world
playing with fire.
And they're doing all this.
But on the flip side, we can make a video and think it's like nothing. You just put it out like on a whim, like fire up Instagram, do a video of you like eating a piece of cake, and then like millions of people end up watching it for some reason. That's the other side of it.
Yeah, like a guy sitting there working in his kitchen. He's trying to film, hey, I'm going to show you how to make eggs today, right? Yeah. And something falls off the counter and he has a crazy reaction, or his mother yells at him or something. And the next thing you know is he's got, 80 million people wanting to watch that video because he had a funny look on his face. And that's it. Mm-hmm. It's hard to predict positive or negative things here.
Oh, yeah, very hard. Very hard.
Yeah.
It's strange, Uncle. It's strange. But we're doing what we can. We're making good content. We have a large library that we built up. I mean, as you said, we're almost on episode 300.
Yeah.
So if people do find us, the good thing is they have plenty of stuff to go through if they decide to get into the show.
Well, Chuck, that you mentioned it. Who's listening on out of United States Airlines?
But I was just getting that before. Let me.
I figured that. I'm just giving you a test drive.
So he's going to check and see who our listeners are.
I check at him.
That's what's interesting, too, is the live show and the Ocelli Radio Network is its own thing. The live show is its own thing. The video live stream is its own thing. I mean, it's all the same. It's all Uncle the Podcast, but they all are like little particular areas.
But see, your regular Uncle the Podcast stream, though, I'll tell you what, I got Russian Federation listeners tonight for some reason.
Ooh, what are they talking about? What do they want to talk?
Don't know.
Funny active today. I've been to that. They're changing the tune.
Interesting.
We got listeners in Germany. I love this. That cafe has been tuned into us for many days now in Germany again. I love it when they do that. So, greetings, guten tag to you guys over there. Glad you're along because they actually put us on in a restaurant over there. And they've been playing the Ocelli Network for about 2 weeks now.
Yeah.
They're really kicking it then.
Yeah. And we got, let's see, United Kingdom. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Canadians tonight.
Ooh.
That's usual. We usually only got one. It's usually Robin.
Yeah, that's surprising.
Let's see who else we got here. Russian Federation, United Kingdom, Germany. Here is, what does this say? Lithuania.
Ooh.
Lithuania. That's a new country. No, we haven't had one out there, have we? Listen to me.
I don't remember that.
I don't remember that listener. No.
Oh, and guess what? Now it just says Southeastern Africa.
Oh.
It doesn't give me a country.
Whoa.
Africa. Somebody in Africa?
Wow. We're all over the place. How's this even happening?
Oh.
They like to listen to me talking.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm doing the talking. They want to listen to me.
Mm-hmm.
In time, they probably will come.
Here. We would have many. Okay, we got North America. Oh, South America. Here we go. Here's Colombia. Okay, we got North America, South America, Europe. Let's see. Well, Russian Federation. That's over toward Asia. So you got. Okay, that's cool. You got Africa. It's a shocker. We don't have our friend Ray in Australia right now, what's Mr. Flash? Mr. Flash.
Oh Ray, yeah, Mr. Flash.
Because if we had them, we'd have a whole other continent, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All we need now is like India or something, and we're like all the way around the world. I mean, that and South Pole, Antarctica, and we'd be all set.
That's pretty crazy. Man, we're all over the place tonight. I'm impressed, Uncle.
The listeners are listening. I give them that.
Oh, Ireland.
See? What
There
I
we-
say? See, once I'm on the broadcast, they all listen in. Of course, I don't know what your hour was last hour, so I can't say.
I'm not quite sure either. I'm sure.
How
guessing
many
somebody
you had
listened,
for
but I don't know.
listeners and the callers? So I am not say.
There's also about 15 people unidentified to just say United States right now. So they're probably using some sort of VPN or some kind of like don't show my location or whatever on their browsers or phones.
Sure.
And they're just all across the U.S.
Okay, that's cool. Good for them.
Yeah.
All right. Boy, all sorts of interesting stuff, Uncle C. So we're doing okay. People are listening. People are
They're
watching
listening. That's what it is. That's
for
good.
what it's worth.
What it's worth, at least there's more people doing that than having a cough call. But I don't understand. We had one call last week. This week we thought at least get 5 callers.
5?
Just for the hang of having one last week. Is what I'm saying.
Now we're in the swing of it. I see.
Whoever is listening in Southeast Africa right now, if you send me an email and you give me a mailing address, I will make sure to send you some Uncle Swag from America. I won't send you a hat, but I'll send you some other stuff. I'll send it to you free with some Uncle stuff on it. Okay. It might be a mouse pad. It might be some stickers. I don't know. I'll work something together. In fact, I was asking, I asked you in an email earlier, Aaron, and you didn't see it yet, about Monkey Suit Twister.
Oh, yes.
And we could maybe find a way to make one shirt, one or two Monkey Suit Twister shirts.
That would be good.
Oh, yeah. I would like a Monkey Suit Twister shirt.
That would be
Yeah,
something
that would
to
be
look
really
at.
good, yeah.
I have to look at it.
We could-
If we can get that.
Yeah. Well, I gave you that T-shirt hookup earlier. Now, if you make a couple of them, I would really just like one. But if you
Sure.
make a couple of them and you want to contribute it, just let me know and I'll pay you for them. And we'll drop a couple into the mix, and maybe somebody could get a rare Monkey Suit Twister shirt.
Yeah. I would like to see what they look like.
I like the idea that, I mean, I
That's
could
a
at
good
least
idea.
make a graphic for now. I think what I would do is do the MST typography. And then maybe a graphic of Uncle with the. I have a graphic of him with a mohawk.
Yeah,
That's
you
what
did.
I could make a version of that would work for like a black and white T-shirt.
Yeah, black and white T-shirt. The mohawk would fit it in perfectly.
Yeah.
You make it really, really punk, where it's just black print, right? Not
Right.
T-shirt, because punk shirts used to come almost always white, or you get an odd color like fluorescent green or something, and just black print on it.
Oh, yeah, that would be good. Oh, yeah.
That would be perfect,
You
right?
know, I was thinking. Now you're all saying something about that. That'd be another thing to do.
Yeah.
Just come out and said,
I-
"Why do we do these things? We can do these things." And
Yeah.
and a shirt like that.
I personally, I want to hold off on the merch now. I want to do more of just the media material and just put that out as much as we can and try to focus effort on that just to try to get attention.
Oh.
And if we ever get attention, then I'll hop on the merchandise train and make all sorts of stuff if we can.
Well,
Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
Yeah, but again, this isn't stuff to sell. This is thank you gifts.
Oh,
So-
thank you, still.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
yeah.
this- thank you gifts. I think it would be very cool if somebody randomly got a Monkey Suit Twister shirt just in this first weird run. Like, the Ochelli.com thing. If you wouldn't mind, if you got that artwork, Aaron, send it to me and we'll just slap a little text on it that says Ochelli.com on it. So it'll be a special rare, one time only kind of cool shirt, and somebody will have a super rare T-shirt. A couple of them out there, just like 2 or 3 or something. If you make them up and you send them my way, I'll repay you for them.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess it's just a matter of me making that graphic then. So
Yeah,
I
you
might
have to
do
make the
that.
graphic.
We'll see.
You're gonna make them. You can make graphics.
I
So
can.
that
make
would be on your side of the
Can do
vote.
And that's a hell of a cool thing to have for New Year's Revolution, too.
Oh yeah. That would be an excellent wear shirt
Yes.
for
yes.
what he just said.
It would be fun. Yes.
I
could
tell
have
you, we can put both of those. We both would have a shirt for that personally show, Loon Evolution show, because that's where we started it with the music.
You know what? If we did a performance as MST, we could make MST shirts where I do the old just Sharpie on a T-shirt trick. I've done that one before, Uncle. That'd be good as a performance shirt.
Well, yeah, performance shirt.
And then these other shirts, I like. They're another whole different thing. The shirt with the MST graphic and printed would be nice.
When you get around to time doing that, well, that's thinking that's on our minds. Making those. Because I've thought of it too. Thought and said, why do we got T-shirts or something that shows our band? I was thinking of that. Chuck, you were in the right subject. Thinking the right subject.
That could be a special prize on the New Year's Revolution, right? Is that, look, we'll make the shirt on air during the revolution.
Right.
You write different things on it. You draw different things on it. You have draw on it, right?
Yeah.
And then they win that shirt.
That would be like Name the Tune. That kind of show.
Similar.
Similar,
I always like doing a show where we do a performance. We haven't even done that for a while. We have not performed as MST in quite a while, Uncle. Maybe
I know we haven't because what we have to do is start getting the people to get on the air. That's our first one.
Step one.
Step one is to get the people on air. Get them calling.
That's kind of my
and
thought
going
right
ring, ring. Have Chuck go nut crazy with the phones, and have that system first. Then when we get that going,
nut crazy.
Then we can get the shirts on.
Yeah, I've been trying to get nut crazy for a while. I really have. And
well, that's what we can do
with limited success. But I'm not saying that it can't happen. But I just, I know. It's we'll see. We'll just see. We'll do what we can as much as we can. And yeah, it's good. I love doing these shows. Hopefully we can make as much media as we possibly can. And whatever else.
The other thing we haven't talked much about is the Sword Boys.
Wait, who? The Swords?
The Sword Boys.
Oh, the Sword. Yeah, okay, the Sword Shop.
Sword Shop? Oh, yeah, I know.
We haven't talked much about that guy. And I was on top of him.
Yeah.
Personally said, I went in. You weren't around. I went in, talked to the owner of the place.
Yeah.
And I haven't heard a single thing from him since.
To be honest, Uncle, I've talked to him a few times, and I don't know if they're really that open to it. However, I think there's other live venues. If we wanted to do a live show, I think I could swing that. But I don't know if I want to do that right now.
No, you can't do it right now. You're too busy working.
It's a lot to do.
You got too much on your plate at this moment.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm talking about maybe close to New Revolution time to do something. But other than that, I don't think so.
In fact, there's even a venue out in Landers that I think if I tried, I bet we might be able to
swing one out there.
I bet I could probably convince them to have us. However,
that'd be a first.
I quite honestly, I don't know if I want to do that now. I'm just gonna say it. I don't know if I want to do that now. But could I? I think it's within the realm of possibility. It's within the realm of possibility.
Hey, it lives now.
Yeah, but anyway, yeah. If there's not too many, oh man, we're gonna go over the hour to finish the show, Uncle. But
I didn't realize we didn't get a single caller.
We didn't.
This is aggravating.
Is that bad?
Bad. At least one or two. This is the first. Haven't had a single caller.
Is it?
All right. Well, you might have one through Skype in a minute here.
Oh, hold it. Wait a minute. We might have somebody.
Okay.
I'm talking fast.
So here in a moment we'll get the
Skype. In a moment might have somebody on the line.
Chuck has to work the magic of the phone lines there. I know the Skype thing can be a little difficult.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Yeah. So that's good. So this could be interesting, Uncle.
I wanted to let the guest, whoever it is, on that side of the call, to do the talking.
Oh yeah.
Skype caller. I'm not sure who it is.
Type online. You're on the show. Call in. And where are you from? The Whistler.
It's a bird.
That's a bird.
Bird called in.
Oh, hello? Hello?
Hello, who's this?
Oh, hey, this is Robin. I'm just at a whistling competition.
We were talking about you a little while ago.
Were we?
Yeah. At least Chuck was.
Yeah, I mentioned that we usually have just one listener in Canada. It's you, but there's like 6 tonight.
6 of them.
Right, well, that's good.
Well, they waking up this. They waking up this morning.
I guess so.
I guess they're waking up this morning.
Well, it is morning, man. What are you laughing at? So I
Morning,
can't.
what, in Canada?
Yeah.
They could be.
I know
could
what
be
this
deceased.
time change.
It could be deceased people
That could be
listening still
Deceased.
from last week.
Oh.
The time change really gets us. It really does. It confuses all of us, Uncle. I'll say that. No doubt about it. What's up, Robin? Though it's
What's
good,
up,
it's good
Dan?
to hear from you, man.
Oh, what's up?
Yeah, doing okay. Living the life out here in Canada. Free healthcare.
Beautiful morning up there, isn't it? Right now.
It is a beautiful morning. Yeah, we're just getting that sunrise over the eastern mountains here.
Oh yeah, they got the Eastern Mountains.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unlike our western mountains.
Yeah, we were looking at land. We was talking about Landers and
Some nice
and
mountains there.
and they're going the other direction, or if it's the same, I don't know. I'm turned around,
Yeah.
but
Do they have a different time zone there too?
It's enough of a drive you'd think maybe, but no, it's still
No,
the same one.
it's the same.
It's in the
Right.
same one, yeah. It's
All right.
Riverside.
No, things are going all right. Doing some different art projects here. And working on. Do you see my 3D printing I did of your sign there?
Oh, that's what that was. That's 3D printing.
Yeah,
That's right.
yeah, that thing's crazy. Yeah, what do you have? Is that printed out already, Robin? I was trying to understand what that
It
was.
is, yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
I don't know if I sent the printed photo, but yeah, I printed out the Uncle logo and I'll send it in the mail.
Whoa.
oh, you're gonna send it.
Oh,
So it'll be in
actually-
your mailbox.
You know what?
Check your mailbox.
This is an opportunity for me to tell all listeners I don't have a mailbox for the show at the moment.
You don't. What happened?
I don't.
What happened to him?
I do.
You do through me now.
Is this part of the postal conspiracy?
I'd say it kind of falls into the same category of I'm not about to go get a live podcasting gig set up right now too. It falls into the same category.
You mean you lost your phone, your post box?
I did.
At that place?
I did. I gotta get a new one.
No, that's the first I heard of it, fellas.
Yeah.
People.
Yeah.
I will.
So hold off. Sorry, everybody, on the mail. Keep your mail. I'll get another one eventually, but right now, I have to look for one that I can actually make it to. That's finding a box I can actually make it to is what I'm trying to do. So I got to get one of them.
Well, that's close enough to your place, but not that close.
Well,
Close
it's
enough.
a good thing you mentioned something about delivering something to him. This is the first
Right.
I heard of it. Boy.
Yeah, you've been probably telling people to send in everything.
Yeah. I've toyed with the idea of opening a box at Alien Expressions out there next to $5 pizza, but I don't know. Maybe we'll see. Maybe
pizza.
Yeah,
In a meal
Expressions,
place?
Yeah,
UPS
yeah.
store probably is next to the pizza place, right?
Yeah.
Something like that.
It's they have they rent out mailboxes. They also sell alien themed jewelry. It's out there in Flamingo Heights, right by Landers. It's I don't know. Actually, their hours are unique. I'll say Alien Expressions is open on Saturdays, which is a big plus for me. There's not many mailbox places that are.
Maybe that's where you should try, because you go
Sounds
to
like
that place, what?
Tender.
Let's say every other weekend?
Something like that, yeah.
So you can catch it and catch a mail and go back. Yeah,
So
I
that's,
guess you could do that.
I might end up getting one there. We'll see. As it is now, I'm out there a lot. In the future, though, I don't know how to predict how much I'll be there. But we'll see. We'll have to think. A lot to think about.
Well, I don't think you got to sign a 99-year lease.
Oh.
Yeah, Alien Expressions is pretty easygoing. I gotta say, great place. Great place.
I didn't know.
All right, well, shout out to Alien Expression.
all through a curveball tonight about that because I didn't even know you lost your
I know.
box.
I know. I had forgot to mention it. I'm glad this came up, actually. So my apologies, everybody, honestly.
Yeah, he's telling about bringing a package in, and he says, you don't have them.
Stay tuned. We will let you know with the updates when we get a new one. Just hang
well,
in
Chuck,
there.
I can get your address because I also printed an Ocelli one.
Oh, awesome. Oh, I was just going to say I have a street address only still because I'm on a waiting list for a mailbox here.
A waiting list? Oh, you're on a waiting list.
Nice.
What's going on with these people in the mail department?
Yeah, the mail.
Mail's
breaking down. Mail system's breaking down.
Terrible these days.
I told you that
They're getting robbed on the road.
Well, I told you that 2 years ago with the new postal master they brought in. It was all messed up, and everybody's like, "Oh, you just hate Trump." That's why I'm like, "No, this guy's really screwing things up." And listening, but you know,
I do recall there's those videos of people stealing things off the trains there, in California. There, packages, packages out.
Do you have a lot of porch pirates in California, Aaron?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you know we do. I mean, come on. What kind of question is that, Chuck?
Oh, Uncle, do you know what a porch pirate is?
No, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
You do. I can tell you do.
I do know?
It's people who steal the Amazon packages.
Oh, those kind of people.
You know about that.
Oh, those, yes. Don't,
what do you
anything that's stealing something off the truck is a problem.
It's anything remotely like that is a big problem.
Because I had two things that came to me today. Or was it today? Yeah, it was today.
But they got stolen?
But no, I had to watch for them.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I'm sitting there watching for they wouldn't get stolen.
Got it.
Yeah, no, but there's people that'll literally drive around, Uncle. They don't take it off the truck. They'll drive around and they'll follow like the UPS truck or the postal truck or whatever, and they'll wait for stuff to get dropped off, and then they jump out of their vans or their cars or whatever, and they run and grab all the stuff off all the porches and like on a whole block.
Oh.
They'll do that.
Yeah. I know.
Crazy. It's insane.
We got a crazy watch out here, though.
Right off the porches. Like porch pirates.
But yeah, Uncle, we're at the end of the show. Why don't we
end of the show already?
I think so. Why don't we do shout outs since
all right, Robin, you got the call. You go to first.
Right. Okay. Well, shout out to Big Gerald Sanders.
Oh no, him again.
Hope that he might call in next week or something.
I'm gonna get to him.
I heard last week's call out there, and you know.
Oh, you heard about us going out?
I also saw the video.
Oh, you did.
So, okay. You know, we'll have to get to the bottom of that. But
so you did. You heard.
You think he just went on vacation, maybe, or is it a vacation?
I don't know what he did, but I'm sure gonna find out this.
Robin is
nut guy trying to understand who this nut was.
He is ducking Uncle. It's that simple. He's ducking Uncle, and therefore he needs to be called out, and that's what it is. So adding to the call out is Robin right for Big Gerald Sanders, right?
That's right. Big Gerald, let's hear it, buddy.
I want to hear
why. What's going on? Where's the shrimp, buddy? Where's the shrimp?
I found out something. We got food, people. We actually did get food. It was not in the desert. It was, what was that country?
London, England.
London.
It's in London.
It's in London.
Yeah.
Where he fooled us that thought there'd be one there.
He's got his globe trotting.
Yeah.
Well, at least it wasn't like a Wicker Man scenario, you know?
Yeah.
Could have been worse, yeah. Definitely could have been worse. Yeah.
Hunting for Ghislaine Maxwell.
Yeah. You might have ended up in the pig pens. You're lucky you didn't end up at the pig pens over there.
Yeah, we got a good camping trip out of it. Camping trip.
We got a good trip out of it.
It was great.
Great trip out of it.
I call it a success.
But
all right, well, shout out to BJS.
All right, Robin. It was great to
laughing at this guy.
Let's have a good night.
Thanks for calling in. We'll talk to you again.
Yeah.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Now, Uncle... Oh, we're going. Okay, so we're UncleThePodcast.com, at Uncle Podcast on Twitter and
That's
Instagram.
my show.
Bring it home, Uncle.
There's my 299 show. Bye-bye. I didn't have to do any shout-outs. I didn't want to do any shout-outs. I figured give it to the guest and let him do one, and not because if it was that.